Halloween can be quite stressful in normal times for children who are coping with autism. Scary costumes, the excitement of the holiday, of course, can all cause problems. But the pandemic has the potential to put special needs children on sensory overload and cause concern for a lot of families. So here to help sort it all out for us is Megan Shickles, a behavior analyst with Easterseals, Michigan. Thank you so much for being with us today, Megan.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I know you are an expert in these things. You have some advice for parents out there to help them cope with the stress, but also help their children enjoy Halloween, especially those who have special needs. Where do they begin?
A lot of times Halloween can be stressful in general. We got, different sounds that we don't hear on a daily basis, unfamiliar faces, people dressed in costume that could be scary, wearing costumes that are scratchy or have tight fabric, and visiting areas that we don't frequent on a daily basis. Some ways that parents can prepare their child might be reading books about Halloween, and practicing wearing their costume around the house, and even practicing getting candy social distance than normal, maybe getting it from a table or using a tube, or even explaining to them that they might get gift bags, things along those lines. Having children have a costume that is more sensory friendly, that doesn't cover their face, but more of one that is a hat works as well. And also having headphones with them when they go out in public because of the different scary noises that a house might have.
Great pieces of advice for so many kids who still want to go out and have a good time. So what about those who might, be older or staying back at home, passing out candy? What would you recommend for those children and the parents there?
I would recommend hanging a sign in your door that says you're an autism-friendly home, and being open to the idea that not all children might ask for candy. They might not say trick or treat. They might say candy, please. They might have a sign that says candy, please, or trick or treat. They might use sign language or picture cards to express that they would like a piece of candy, or they might not talk at all. And especially at a time like this, a lot of children may have not been going out in public. So this might be the first that they have really seen a lot of people since the pandemic has happened. So just understanding that they might be sensory overloaded and they might stand back. And if the parent takes the candy for the child, or if the person handing out the candy just sets it on their porch or on a table or something along those lines, it might be easier as well. And limiting the amount of scary sounds that you might have at your home and strobe lights.
Great advice. All of that stuff you really can understand for those children who are dealing with autism spectrum disorder. If people would like to find more resources or get answers to more questions, where can they go?
They can go to our Easterseals Michigan website, which is easterseals.org/Michigan.
Megan Shickles from Easterseals, Michigan. Thank you so very much for helping us out this morning with this great information.
Thank you for having me.
Kevin?